Why don't you show us one of these poems that you
Yeah, for sure. So, do you want to hear about food or do you want to hear about fire?
I'm really hungry right now, so tell me about food.
All right. It's sort of about food. It just kind of has like a food theme to it.
Okay.
So it says, eating food and cooking is one of my favorite things to do. It's literally the solution to all my problems. What do I do when I'm happy? I eat. When I'm sad, I eat. And if I'm angry, I'll eat the fuck out of whatever you give me. However, the only problem with cooking is I know how to cook maybe less than 5 things, and one of them is cereal. Regardless, I really want to learn how to cook. Because every time my dad or mom cooked for me, it was out of love. When my grandma cooked for my grandpa, it was out of love. Growing up, I learned every time you give someone food, it was a sign of giving love. I learned that food is practically love, that food is love. Showing love to someone isn't something that only happens in bedrooms. Giving love to someone in this kitchen is an invitation to something they possibly never would have experienced. If only if I was able to cook for someone, to show them how much I love them as well. But how can I cook for someone if I can't cook for myself? I mean, how can I love someone if I can't love myself? In this kitchen, my counter has all of the ingredients to make this food for someone, but what's ingredients good for if my hands have no experience to cooking? What's a recipe for love if I don't know where to start? I mean, my friends always said to love yourself, but how can I love all of this if my stomach is empty? Or the fact that my heart is empty. I have cooked for so many people, but they did not like the love that I was able to cook, so it stayed there, burnt. No one wanted it. I stopped making meals since no one wanted to eat, so now I forgot how to cook. I forgot how to love. I refuse to open a cookbook because it keeps reminding me of all the things I used to make out of love. It's been over 2 years of not making a single meal for someone, and I don't know if and when I'll be able to cook for someone again. My hands are not ready to touch what's on the counter yet. Every time I go to the store, I don't buy anything. I just stare at food items and think of the things I could make. But then I go home. Very rarely will I pick up a knife or a ladle or a pot preparing to cook, but I just can't make another meal. I want to know what it's like to love again. I'm not talking about that puppy love. I'm talking about that real, true, honest love, that our pots are boiling kind of love, that now we are cooking kind of love. We can enjoy those simple little things that count. I want to know what it's like to make breakfast for someone when they wake up. I want to know what it feels like when they say this food tastes good with a smile on their face, and that meal will probably be eggs because that's the only breakfast I can cook, but it'll be the only other way to tell her I love you in the morning. So every day, I will try to learn how to love and cook again. Not only for whoever my future partner would be, but for myself. Because it's about time I make a meal. It's about time I put my hands and my heart to use. It's finally time to eat.
That was awesome.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Thank you.
Well, honestly, I think that's it. Is there anything else that you want to put out there? Or?
Watch poetry. That's pretty much it.
Right. Awesome. And that's it, guys.